So I can just say three or four things here about these teams and the NFL. And where do I start? Okay, Kaiser to me right now, not only is he in trouble, but when you particularly say that he is in trouble, oh, he's in trouble. I mean, he suffered 14 straight losses already in the AFC. And name me a person that has zero interest in Kaiser. Pretty much everyone. All these 32 NFL teams know they lose this weekend. Everyone's stuck. See, the Buccaneers should have won this past Monday against the Atlanta Falcons. And that would have given more chances to Detroit to go to the playoffs, but unfortunately it was Detroit and Packers. Bye-bye. No more. No more Lions in the playoffs. No Packers going to the playoffs. I don't feel sorry for Aaron Rodgers at all because let me tell you, let me say this. Aaron Rodgers, from the beginning of the get-go, when you got hurt on that Sunday afternoon on Fox, we saw that you had broken your shoulder, collarbone, clavicle, and ended your career as an NFL quarterback. Now, last Sunday, you returned to action. Sources say you were 100% ready. Nope, wrong. You weren't ready. You have been placed on the injury reserve list. So that means that we get to next season, 2018 of the NFL. I don't think we're going to see Aaron Rodgers for a long, long time. So that means the Packers will start losing some games next season, 2018 of the new NFL season. And when they start losing some games in the new season of the NFL year 2018, they're not going to feel hopeless. They're going to feel ashamed. They're going to feel embarrassed because they know they don't want to lose. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking three things for Green Bay here. And for Green Bay only to lose these games, do you really actually think that's going to happen? Yeah, I think it is. See, no one ever told Aaron, yeah, go ahead, come back. We need you to come back. No one ever told him that. I never told Aaron Rodgers, yeah, go ahead, return. We need you on the team. The teammates need you. No one ever told him that. So why did he had to return early so soon? Was Aaron Rodgers waiting an accident to happen? Yeah, he sure was. Because see, there's no shadow of a doubt, Rodgers, no. He made the biggest mistake of his career. Didn't I say that? Didn't I say that early year 2017? Aaron Rodgers returns. He's going to be an accident waiting to happen. And I was not wrong. I was right all along. Aaron Rodgers got hurt. He's worse than Antonio Romo. Antonio Romo, when he broke his shoulder, clavicle, collarbone here in Arlington, Texas on Thanksgiving against Sean on CBS 11. No, we never mentioned that Tony Romo was 100%. He was not ready 100%. And you get to the last season, 2016, Romo was alright, but then he decided to go work as a commentator. Okay, I'm glad he took the job with CBS. I'm very happy he's working for CBS. But now the only problem I have with Aaron Rodgers here is that Aaron Rodgers should have never returned in the first place. See, and whose fault is that? It's not the coach's fault. It's the doctor's fault. Because the doctors say, yeah, he's 100% clear. He's ready to come back. Yeah, you took the ability and risk to risk in this guy. And even though he did not want to play in the NFL, you took the liberty and risk. You didn't beg him to come back. No one did. But even though you told him, hey, I need you to come back and play, you should have stayed with Cutley. Number 7, now you made the biggest mistake of your life. Because not only number 12 gets hurt, he suffered ending season career injury, ladies and gentlemen. And what do you think this means for the Packer fans? Up on Lambeau Field, Wisconsin, when they're playing on Saturday night against the Minnesota Vikings at 7:30 on NBC and 105 to the fan. What does this look like to you? A slaughter, No, not a slaughter. A slobber knocker match. The Packers won't survive Minnesota Vikings. Not in the NFC North. Those chances are over for Green Bay. They're going to finish 8 and something. 8 and something. And they'll leave them right there. I mean, 7 and something, sorry. Because the way I see it for the Packer fans up in Lambeauville, Wisconsin, the way I see it for them here is whether they want to play more of the NFL here. Hold on, just a sec. Whether they want to play more here in the NFL, my guess is as well as yours. And even though these guys they want to see him play, that's fine. But is Aaron Rodgers 100% ready? My answer to that will be no. He ain't 100% ready. He's not 100% ready. I know how the Packer fans feel. I've been the same way too since the beginning of the get-go. But that doesn't mean I'm asking him to come back. I never ask Rodgers to return to a football field. I never told him, hey, are you ready to come back and play for this team? Are you able to try your best as QB? I would have said yes, fine, bring him in. But do I think he's ready? No. Do I think he really was ready? He never was. He wasn't ready. And that's on the team. Because the doctor said, yeah, he's 100% clear. When you injure your shoulder, collarbone, clavicle, when you hurt your shoulder, and you injure your shoulder, and you're done, call it a quit. But Aaron never called it a quits. And I don't think he's actually going to call it quits, but I want to say he should call it quits. He's not. I mean, could you just imagine Aaron right now? How he feels. Inside he feels torn apart. I bet you right now Rodgers is crying at home. Oh, he's crying. He's crying with the entire Rodgers family saying, hey, guys, I'm done. I'm officially done. My NFL career, it's over. It's shattered and ended. I never listened to the doctors. I should have never returned on that football field. I knew what was going to happen to me. I knew I was going to go down and I was going to take another hit for the team. But did I listen? No. I didn't listen because I was hard-headed and stubborn. And look what happened now to Aaron Rodgers. He's stubborn. He actually is stubborn, I tell you. He's the stubbornest, hard-headed quarterback I've ever seen in my entire life as a Cowboys fan, watching him play on the football field. And I'm serious, just watching this guy play on the football field, it doesn't hurt me. It hurts him because he actually wanted to return. Fun. Who took the risk? He did. I never told Aaron in the beginning, come back. I'm going to need you here for this team. Step up to the plate. Step up forward. Let's see what you got. I never told him that. I did. No one ever told Aaron to come back in the first place. He wanted to return. I mean, you look at quarterbacks like Tony Romo. When he got hurt as the Cowboys player, he never returned back. When Matt Castle took that hit from the Chiefs player, that time, he never returned either. So that's the same thing I'm telling you right now. These quarterbacks are not 100% ready. See, here's the mistake I see out of me too. See, Russell Wilson, when he took the concussion protocol, and he took the hit for the helmet, he should have never have returned to action. They should have just set him down and said, look, man, I'm not going to put you back on the football field. Son. I don't care what you say about you wanting to come back so bad, but I don't think you're 100% ready. And he wasn't 100% ready. See, did Russell listen? No. He was hard-headed and stubborn, worse than stubborn than Aaron Rodgers. See, when a quarterback takes the hit, the helmet to helmet does not protect your brain. And when you're suffering from CTE, what does it look like? Your career is over. It's shattered. It's finished. So you should know now, never joke around with concussions. See, the way I feel about this right now, I don't feel bad. I shouldn't feel bad at all. I'm telling you, I really shouldn't feel bad at all. And here's why. And I'm going to do the previous year of Week 16 of the NFL. And I'm going to start with the early games on Saturday. I'm going to take the Ravens over the Colts. Give me the Vikings over the Packers. Give me the Dolphins over the Chiefs. Chargers over the Jets. Titans over the Rams. Saints over the Falcons. Broncos over the Redskins. Bengals over the Lions. Cowboys over the Seahawks. Raiders over Eagles. Buccaneers over Panthers. Bears over the Browns. Jaguars over the 49ers. Steelers over the Texans. Those are my Week 16 picks. 16 picks of the NFL. Well, I'm here with you on this Thursday night during NBA season 2018 right now in progress. So, listen. For the Raiders and Eagles game, I really want the silver and black to go up there to brotherly love on Monday night. Step up forward. Raider fans, I know you're mad at us Cowboy fans because we never cheated that NFL game Sunday. I never thought that from Union, Pennsylvania, Mr. Servitor was going to pull out that index white card. I never thought that. But the native from Pennsylvania did the right thing. He did nothing wrong. I don't know why Jack Del Rio was bothered by this. I don't know. I don't know why the head coach of the Raiders was bothered by the former Raider, former head coach of the Jaguars, and former Broncos coach. I don't know why he was bothered by this. I wasn't bothered by this at all. I was happy he pulled out that index card. And it wouldn't surprise me to see this man be the official for next year's Super Bowl 52 down in Minneapolis, Minnesota. It wouldn't surprise me to see that same official we saw in the season 2017, the month of December, that he did the right thing. I'm telling you, he did the best thing last Sunday to us. And we would have never won that road game. If we would have never won that road game last Sunday, man, I'm telling you, I don't know what we would have done without Mr. Servitor. But I actually think, he did the best. He did an awesome job. I'm not mad about this, Shannon Sharp, because you're making the biggest deal. You're making a big deal out of this, guys. Raider fans, you're making a big deal out of this. You've never seen a referee pull out a white index card on the football field just to measure little sucker. I mean, hell, he did a hell of a job. As an official, he did his job right. Am I going to be mad at Mr. Servitor from Union, Pennsylvania? Nah. I'm not mad at him as a Cowboys fan. I'm not mad at him at all. See, I actually like to believe that he never did nothing wrong. Okay, that's the only thing I'm going to say. He never did nothing wrong. We need to let it go. We need to let it go. Bygone be bygone. If he pulled out the white index card, who cares? I shouldn't be mad about this because I shouldn't be making a big deal out of this. And yes, he did the right thing. Am I mad at the guy? No, I'm not mad at Gene Serratore. Why should I be mad? Why should I be mad? I'm not mad at this guy. I'm happy. Okay, change the subject. NBA Christmas Day Live on ABC, ESPN, ABC, TNT. Beginning at 11 a.m. It is the Knicks and the Celtics. At 2 o'clock Central Time, it is the Cavaliers and the Knicks and Sixers beginning at 11 a.m. only on ESPN Network. And then followed by the Warriors and Cavaliers, a rematch from last season, 2017. After that is the Celtics and Wizards. On ESPN, it's going to be the Thunder and the Houston Rockets. Then late at night on TNT, the Lakers taking on the Timberwolves. NBA Christmas Day Season 22 starts right. Your pregame show begins right at 10 a.m. Central Time, only on ESPN and live also on the ESPN app. Beginning right at 11 a.m. as the Knicks and Sixers, followed by 2 o'clock Central Time, the Cavaliers taking on the Golden State Warriors. And then at 4:30, it'll be the Wizards, the Celtics, 7 o'clock. It'll be the Thunder, Houston Rockets, 9:30 on TNT, Lakers, and the Timberwolves, live from the Staples Center. And good old dear Los Angeles, California, on Christmas Day, NBA season 2018, only on TNT, ABC, ESPN, and watch ESPN. And I cannot wait to watch these games on Monday, season 8, 2018, only on ABC and ESPN Network. I am ready. I was born ready for this, ladies and gentlemen. How could I not be? Just tell me, how could I not be? But listen. When you really see this, I'm not actually disappointed. I'm surprised, because I couldn't have said it better myself. See, these teams in the NBA Basketball season 2018, they know they start, falling apart. And we never seen an NBA team like that surrender at all. But now there are rumors in the NFL now, and I'm thinking rapper P. Diddy will actually go ahead and go buy the Charlotte North Carolina Panthers. I say go ahead, let him buy it. I don't think the Carolina folk in Carolina want him, but they ain't got no choice. But I don't think P. Diddy's going to bring Colin Kaepernick. Nah. He ain't going to bring Colin Kaepernick. I mean, can you imagine seeing Colin Kaepernick playing in a Panthers uniform in front of the quarterback from Auburn, Alabama? Cam Newton? Nah. I don't know. We'll see what P. Diddy does in the offseason 2018. Can't wait. Cannot wait. I'll be back here live late Sunday night Eastern Time. I'll recap all the NFL games from Saturday heading into Sunday. Yeah. Right now, as you know, I am not live on the Like and Facebook page. No, I am really apologizing to all my listeners out there around the globe, around the world. Why I have not been live on the Like and Facebook, because I'm having some technical difficulties with the broadcast tower at the moment. The broadcast tower has not been fixed yet. I'm still waiting for answers from a source that I've spoken to in the last couple of days, the last couple of weeks. So please, I truly do apologize to all of you fans out there on the Like Us on Facebook page. I have not been live with you there in the last couple of days and the last couple of months because I'm having technical broadcast difficulties to talk live. So from now on, until we get this problem solved, hopefully by the beginning of the year 2018, this problem has been resolved by the source. So hopefully before is over with the next day, which is Tuesday, year 2017, I get an answer from that source from our time, Central Time, Eastern Time for the East, and Pacific Time for the Pacific Time. Hopefully I get an answer to why I have not been able to broadcast live on the Like Us on Facebook page. Like I said, my technical difficulties right now has been the broadcast tower. Hasn't been itself at the moment. I am still looking into it. Why it hasn't able to function at this time. So for now, just catch me live here on YouTube.com as always for now. I'll be back here late Saturday night Eastern Time. And into late Sunday night Eastern Time as well too. After all the NFL games are over on your local station, make sure to check your local similar times in your area. I'd like to wish everyone an early happy holiday from all of us here live on YouTube.com as well to all of you friends and family and loved ones out there around the entire Metroplex. Okay, there's one thing I gotta say. As y'all know, Chris Bosh's mama, Mrs. Bosh, was arrested in DeSoto, Texas for selling what I'd like to say drugs. Oh, she had a ton of drugs inside her property down in DeSoto, Texas. DPD and DeSoto PD confiscated all those drugs. And now she's trying to pin it on her son who played at Lincoln ISD in Dallas. Like he told me, that what my mama did is not my problem. That's her problem. She brought this up. She brought this on her own. Let her fix the problem. I agree. Mr. Bosch has nothing to do with his mama selling drugs. That's right. His mama was busted for selling drugs in DeSoto, Texas. Can you imagine that? A NBA player's mama got busted for selling drugs, man. I know one source in East Dallas, and she still sells drugs in that corner. I'll tell you. And she doesn't even have kids to play in pro sports, but she still sells drugs in East Dallas. Can you believe that? I mean, it ain't the first time you hear somebody selling drugs in the Metroplex. You know, I mean, players in sports have gotten busted for selling drugs out there on the streets, or they got busted for consuming the drug. You know what I mean? But I'm not saying that none of this should happen in the first place. No, what I'm trying to say is that Mr. Bosch's mama did something wrong. Yeah, she did. She brought this upon her own. Okay, no one ever told his mama, hey, go ahead, sell drugs. Sell all the dozens and dozens and dozens of drugs that you want to sell to your clients, to your customers, and your neighborhood in DeSoto, Texas. Nobody ever told that woman that. But she brought this upon herself. Now, I don't know the details to all the story. I'm still looking at chapter by chapter by chapter. Newsday.com and saying, wait a minute here. This can't be true. Did his mama actually got busted and say, yeah, she sure did. So I'm wondering, why did Mrs. Bosch did this? I mean, when we first saw Mrs. Bosch in the NBA draft a couple of years ago when her son got drafted, and the NBA drafted by the Toronto Raptors that year, it was a great kid. I mean, she needs to understand that Mama cannot be caught in this mess. But Mama did the wrong thing. Yes, she did. So I don't know what to say about that. I'm disappointed as much as you are. Yeah, I am truly disappointed in Mrs. Bosch here. But do I think Mrs. Bosch is going to fix her problem? Yeah. She needs to fix it. She needs to actually fix her problem because I know Mrs. Bosch did the wrong thing. Okay, you were not supposed to be selling drugs, Mama. I mean, this was my mama, and I was told by me that what your mama said. I'm saying, no, I ain't gonna talk about that. I got nothing to say about my mama. Whether she was caught selling drugs, that ain't my daggone problem. She brought this on her own. Let her fix it. Let her resolve. She's got the best attorneys and the Metroplex area representing her right now. I don't know if Mrs. Bosch is going to do some time behind bars in the Metroplex. She probably might have spending the holidays there. I mean, not just the holidays, but also spend year's Eve, 2017. So when we get to the beginning of the year 2018, having her first time locked up right now. Wow, I'm not shocked at this. But I'm appalled with Mr. Bosch's mama. I mean, mamas know never to sell drugs in her household. And now she got busted for this in DeSoto, Texas. This wasn't entirely her fault, but I think it is not entirely her fault. I mean, when TMZ Sports and ESPN and CNN brought the story at Central Time, I said, wait a minute here. This can't be true. Oh, no. It can't be true. Now, I think most of the fellas on TNT and NBA TV and NBC, ABC have probably been discussing this and that topic, in such a long time. But like I said, I don't know what to say about his mama. I'm disappointed about his mama's a well-known citizen here in the Metroplex. And as a citizen of the Metroplex, I would like to believe that none of this is true, but no, she got busted for it. I don't know Mr. Bosch's mama's age. And frankly, I don't care to know what her age is, but whatever her age is, I know she never meant this, but I don't know. Okay, when mamas get busted for selling dope in your household and your neighborhood. You know, that's the rule. You get busted for selling drugs in your house. So when I met that source in East Dallas, she got busted multiple times for selling drugs about too. And look at her. She still has not gone to prison yet, and she's still a free woman. So I don't know if Mr. Bosch's mama was, you know, making a little, you know, ants meat underneath the table. I don't know. I wasn't there in Southern Texas. The Kurt Holt started saying, yeah, man, she was caught here selling drugs, unfortunately. She got busted by the Southern Texas Police Department, DPD, she was well to assist them in this case at the crime scene. And yeah, so now she's busted. Okay, so what? I don't know about her ages, but like I said, I don't know if she did it or I don't know how long this has been going on. That's not my business. And it's nobody's business to see how many pounds or kilos she was busted for selling drugs in her household in DeSoto, Texas. You know, that's not my problem. But she's been busted for now by the DeSoto Police Department and as well as DPD here and the Metroplex. So like I said, I don't know. I don't know what to think of this. I don't know what to think of this woman. I think Mr. Boss's mama knows that she did wrong. Yeah. Of course she did. But what she get? Do I think she needs some type of professional help? Yeah, I think she does. I think she needs plenty of help, you know, to get this problem resolved and whatnot. And it's gonna take some time for her, you know, to try to do the right thing. But like I said, I don't know how this is gonna go. When you represent a client in prison, in prison, you know, you don't know how long it's gonna take for that judge to decide whether to press charges, whether to find her guilty, whether to find her not guilty of this. If they find her not guilty, she's a free woman. But the answer is she going to go back to selling it again? I don't know. I don't know, and I don't care. Well, folks, have a great, safe holiday. I'll catch you here back again late midnight Eastern time. Little week. Have a good one. Thanks.